Alrighty, welcome back. We're on episode number 87 of Divinity Original Sin Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. We are still in Hyberheim. Last episode we ended up over here in the lava pits. There are some cultists over here talking about dead imps, but while we were down here I noticed off the screen I saw something called Alex. A name called Alex, so I don't want to go that way until I find that, and I think it's going to be over on the other side, so we'll head this way. Circle around. Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that.
Such tragedy. Such pointless loss of life.
There we go. Okay, found him.
Such tragedy. Such pointless loss of life.
Okay, let's see how many lines this guy has.
I'll avenge you, my fallen brother.
Okay.
Such tragedy. Such pointless loss of life.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
God, protect me from the Immaculates. They must be near. Such tragedy. Such pointless loss of life. Look at you, dead in the snow. Alas, poor imp. I'll avenge you, my fallen brother. Such tragedy. Such pointless loss of life.
Alright, seems like it's gonna be it.
So, you have tracked me down, have you? The last hour of Act 6 strikes. He is to be undone by the devils that call themselves Immaculates. Immaculate, even though they are so very violently flawed of mind and soul. Go on, do it. I have no fight left in me. You're not. Could it be I finally meet some sanity in this twisted realm of fairy? By all means, let us talk then, and behave like civilized beings. Things of nightmare, human. They came here, your kind, because they were promised a special stone by the king of this land. We served him loyally, our sovereign, the great Boreas, but he betrayed us. We were surrendered to the Immaculates so that they could slaughter us and fuel the stone with our blood. For what unholy purpose, I do not know. Some of us rebelled and ran. Of course we did. But they've been tracking us through the storm. We were able to fight off and even kill a couple of our pursuers. But now I fear I am the last one left. You should have seen this land before Boreas seized power. Each and every season passed with utmost splendor. But now, there is only winter and snowstorms. The very elements have lost their minds, have come to life in terrible forms to battle one another. The land of fairy, where fairies dwell, no more. You must know that we imps have wandered many a world after our escape from demon overlords in the frightful dimension of Nemesis centuries ago. After long and arduous travels through untold earths, some of us ended up here in the land of Fairy. Boreas, not yet king at the time, welcomed us because he had heard of our reputation as master builders. So we built him his fortress and his prison, riddled them with the traps and trickery he desired, and in return we were given a new home. But we mistook his ambition for kindness. In blood did we pay for our gullibility. So I have. The fates must be conspiring against me. We barely managed to escape the knives of the Immaculates, only to be waylaid by elementals gone haywire. Luckily, they seemed to be as bent on one another's destruction as they were on ours. But the fact remains, I am the only one alive to tell the tale. It's all King Boreas' doing. It must be. He is the one who unleashed this storm, and he is the one behind all this elemental madness. I thought it was naught but a pretty jewel, said to have fallen from the sky. But when they poured blood over it, the stone seemed to soak it up with a greedy thirst indeed. It's like it became alive. It teemed with energy, like looking into the eye of a dragon. She smiled her wicked smile, the leader of the Immaculates. That woman is truly evil. She delights in slaughter and rivers of blood. I haven't, no. But if you're looking for her around these parts, chances are she's been dragged into the dungeons of the king. He keeps a prison from which there is no escape. I should know. I built it. It is located in the Fire Temple, where my poor brethren were massacred, and the very place where we imps created many of the traps that litter this realm. Perhaps you met with some of our handiwork, the rats and the roosters, inventive creations. Wouldn't you agree? The only way to get in that I know of is through the front gate, but it's unlikely you'll find it open. The Immaculates and Boreas have formed an alliance, though. Maybe they've been given a key. If there is anything I can do to help you slay all Immaculates, pray state it.
Let's go back to the other one.
You haven't my brutal death on your mind? Could it be I finally meet some sanity in this twisted realm of fairy? By all means, let us converse then, and behave like civilized beings.
Okay.
Such tragedy, such pointless loss of life. What shall I do now that you are dead? All alone. I'll avenge you, my fallen brother. Damn these elemental fiends! How did we imps ever offend fire or earth? What shall I do now that you are dead? All alone. Damn these elemental fiends! How did we imps ever offend fire or earth?
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Look at you,
Cursed
dead in the
frost!
snow. Alas, poor imp. God, protect me from the Immaculates. They must be near.
Bitter chill!
God, protect me from the Immaculates. They must be near.
Okay, we got that maintenance journal. Let's see. Let's get away from this imp.
God, protect me from the Immaculates. They must be near.
Dancing
Oh, God
dugongs, you
fucking
nearly
damn it.
startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade.
All alone.
Looks like another prison. Okay. Alright, let's read this diary here. The maintenance tunnel leading to the prison has been rigged with deadly explosives. Several workers died on their way out after installing the traps, which underlines the efficiency of their positioning. The sentinels within the prison itself make it impossible for a prisoner to escape the cell block. Their state-of-the-art alternate activation systems saves energy while still providing almost full coverage of the restricted area. Alright, seems like every time I get into my Lucky Charm gear I have to get right back out of it because the fight's coming up, and every time I get into a fight I don't have the goddamn combat gear on. So now I gotta get in combat gear because we're gonna have to go into a fight here.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
Bless the seven! I am restored! On the mend!
It's secure.
Asinine heat sack. Infected hog's carcass. You set this rat free, would you? Unleash the pustule Ansuga upon Heiberheim and you, and then retreat back to your teeming swamp. This particular tuber is hated first and foremost among all others. He has been remembered in song and in story as the foulest abomination the womb of Heimerheim ever has or will produce. The Scarmanziger was a guard of the royal treasure before the days of our great Boreas. And he set his cursed eye upon the winter ring of the king, the symbol of his majesty's power. The fiend broke his oath of fealty to the crown and kingdom and stole into the room, snatching the ring and fleeing into the night. The king blamed his longtime rival for the theft, and a terrible war ensued. A war that decimated Heimerheim in landscape, population, and spirit. Meanwhile, the rot-hearted Anziger hid his crime and allowed the war to rage in the name of saving his own slimy yellow belly. Has he come forward? Thousands of lives would have certainly been spared. When the truth came out at last, it was too late to reverse what damage had been done. But not too late to enact the highest price upon the Archfiend's head. An eternity of ice.
We can't well let them shut up the one soul who might help us get into the king's treasure room.
Even if he could prove useful, he started a war and did nothing to stop it. He deserves no clemency.
Treasure aside, it's entirely possible that this prisoner could provide us with information useful to our quest.
It's been centuries since Ansigar knew the way to the treasure room. Releasing him hardly guarantees that his help will be useful.
No, we'll do as I say and there's an end to it.
Fancy that! An eternal sentence overturned by an ape. We'll snap your arms like twigs before we'll see that slime set free.
It's forgiving and vindictive. Normally not vindictive.
A sharp weapon deals more damage.
It's vindictive. So we want her to have forgiving. I think we have him set up on forgiving too, but I can't tell until we get to his turn. Alright. I needed to get to his turn. is forgiving as well. Okay. So... Getting vindictive. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I need her to win this and see what the snowmen say.
Very well. Have it your way.
As if your opinion in such matters meant more than a single snowflake in this blizzard. Stand aside, sweatbag! We've got to undo your idiotic mistakes.
We decided to help the Ice Wardens kill Anticigar. Okay. Knock down. So they just disappear. And then we get a log update. We killed Anticigar. Okay, so let's go back. That's not what we want to do. Here? So we want to be forgiving.
We can't well let them shut up the one soul who might help us get into the king's treasure room.
He sounds like the sort of useful coward I'd like to have owe us a favour.
Fancy that! An eternal sentence overturned by an ape. We'll snap your arms like twigs before we'll see that slime set free.
Alright.
Power stance! It looks like one, but stings like thousands!
He's trying to use chill on a snowman.
Who's laughing now?
Holy shit, she just one-shot that. Crazy. Man, that weapon is just badass. Why can't I target it? Really?
Criminy! I feel like a snowdrop on the first day of spring. Tell me, friend of mine, do I look as pretty as a winter flower? Wait, before you answer, I believe thanks are in order. You're lucky I saved your hide from those abominable snowmen. Well, I've got to admit, it's quite a bit more blizzardy around here than I remember. But there seem to be significantly fewer bloody battlefields strewn about. Come to think of it, I reckon things do feel a little funny, though. I kind of feel like bashing in a fire elemental's thick skull while his wife and children watch. Is that normal? Oh, that little commotion. I never paid it no never mind myself. A lot of smoke over an incy-wincy fire. What was King Skadi thinking, starting such a hubbub over a teeny little ring? Speaking of whom, is he still mad? Oh, only everything. You'll find plenty of chests bursting with gold and relics in there. But the real treasure is hidden away from unworthy eyes. If they stuck the winter ring back where I snagged it from, I can tell you exactly how I did it. That'll teach those snowflakes. You'll need one of King Skadi's talismans. Each of us royal guards were once granted one, but they were all destroyed after my escapade. All but one, for otherwise the ring would remain inaccessible. Where that talisman is hidden now, though, I cannot say, but surely you inquisitive types can sniff it out. Once you have it, make sure you wear it close to your heart and head for the treasure room. Stand proud, right smack dab in the middle, where you can see hills of gold stretching beneath your very feet. Be patient, and soon the ring will be yours to grab. If you're satisfied, I'll make haste out of here. The last thing I need is another set of fat snowmen on my trail. Then I reckon this is farewell. Thanks for busting me out of that icicle, by the by. I'd say I owe you one, but I haven't got plans to run into you again.
Okay. Atsugar told us how we can get the winter ring with the help of a mysterious medallion. He instructed us to wear the medallion and stand in the middle of Glorious's treasure room. Honestly, sounds a bit fishy, doesn't it? And you know what?
I guess
forgot.
someone else got here first.
We have to go back and check out if we can get some new items with our new level. Why? Okay. Back to So there's this passage behind the waypoint shrine, it looks like. Let's go look at that. And up here. It looks like you could get up here. Maybe. Come on, guys, where are you at? I wonder if there's a way to get over here. That goes down. But back here, it looks like you can get to that spot up there. And get into the snowy area there in the center. Let's save this, because trying to toss her up there again. Can we just toss her up there? It does not appear we can toss her anywhere. Can we toss the triangle up there? Why would they have a path up there if you can't get to it? Seems fishy. Maybe there's a way to get to it over here. Not there for sure. It goes back to the imp. And then now there's no way to see above that. Huh. Maybe you just can't get there. Alright, let's head back to the farms. Alright, let's pop on our bartering gear. Bartering there. Boots. Okay. Let's see if we can find some new legendary items.
Yeah? Out with it then. Get a wiggle on.
Immune to stunned on inflict stun on combat. Not immune to it. Oh, that was thinking. You know, I'm thinking about something. Do I have one of those? No. Okay. I was thinking about a recipe. All right, what is this? Why are you there? Okay, so Snorri has nothing. Harbor. Let's go take you out. Charla.
Slimy, reeking, rotting.
Okay. I wonder if I can ask Arhu about the rot.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy, I could set all that aside for a few delicious moments.
Okay. Ooh, 2 dexterity bow. How does that stack up with what she has? No, that was good. Need some tormented souls. 1 perception. Inflict frozen on contact again. No tormented soul. That's a shame.
Goodbye then, good friend. Goodbye. That boys, unless you fancy a glance at some of my wonderful goods.
If I find something with this guy, I gotta bump up his attitude.
One day.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
We haven't seen anything on him worth a shit.
Size seal.
On to Conrad.
Speaking of
yes. I'm sure he'd have a tale or two to share if he could talk.
Loves him. I'd guess exactly one tale, Captain.
Yards of my loving nature.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Leadership staff.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Youthful Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky-chan loves him.
Shit.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's...
Alright.
Divines doubly bless you, friend.
None of this has been terribly impressive at all, huh? 1 strength, 2 initiative, 50 hit points. She doesn't need strength. We're definitely not losing that. Oh, he's got his blacksmithing shit on. Dual wielding? No, we're not doing that. Okay.
Greetings! These stalls are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the 7.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
No tormented souls. I wonder if they just don't replenish tormented souls? That would suck. Yeah, they're so rare to find. Crap.
Sorry, sir.
Alright, we're not seeing any luck here at all. No luck on this equipment.
You! Again! Do feel free to depart from Sicile at your earliest convenience.
The repentant incarcerator. Do shop or do leave.
Dexterity with strength. Strength. Strength blacksmithing. Damn it. No, this has not been impressive.
Let's see. Halibut.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Owen has as many friends as the man with many chases.
Plate scraps. That's new.
Let's see. Halibut.
Or I just haven't noticed that before.
Tomatoes.
Let's get that. Let's get that.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Scraps.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Potions to bemuscle
Take a
you,
look at that at some other
scrolls to entussle you.
Alright, plate scraps.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Okay, this might be an upgrade.
Spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an
Oh,
earth
telekinesis,
elemental will
pickpocketing,
inject
and
some vim into your routine.
that requires 8 strength. Fuck me. We get more armor. We get pickpocketing, but we don't really care about that. I mean, it is an upgrade, but I gotta get 8 strength to do it. Watch her before she dies.
No
on me.
better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
I need strength dex rings or strength perception
Pay the
rings.
big
That's
cheese
what I
on your
need.
block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Strength and
Red
dex.
and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies.
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Cheap perception on a 100. This is a dexterity. That might be. That would help me with my strength problem. So I lose the speed though. Same hit points, same initiative. I lose movement, I lose speed. Shit. I don't know if it's worth it. Legendary strength. No. I'm not getting any good luck with these fucking combinations. Okay, let's head out to the time. Visit our inner elemental buddy. And we gotta go to the secrets. Or we probably should drop off equipment over there to Bear Daughter and company.
It's you again. Nice and drafty in here, isn't it?
Masters.
Toodaloo!
Let's go ahead and do that. That. Alright, eye gouge. Blind to target does 121 to 243 piercing damage. Daggers drawn. Erupt with a barrage of stabs and cuts and deal 77 to 154 piercing damage each strike. So I was holding off on that because I wanted to get his scoundrel up. That's what it was. I needed to get his scoundrel higher. Okay. So I just saved this level for scoundrel. Okay. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll save that level for scoundrel. Okay. Back here. So back here. Alright, let's get out of here.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome.
So no tormented souls on this run. That sucks.
Tell me, O Weaver, if you know all that is past and present, does that mean you know the future as well?
Alas, no. I can predict with a degree of certainty, but I cannot speak of what is to come unequivocally. Time and I are one, but we must both run our course before reaching reality.
So if we take what does she have on? Immunity to fear. Alright. So let's take this. We take that and combine that with that. Will that do anything? What if we take hers, combine that with 88. So it does, it increases armor. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. Let's go ahead and tell Medora.
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade? But what'll you do if the feline menace chooses this very moment to launch its offensive? Well, I reckon I'll keep a lookout on the shelter plain until you lot come to your senses. Medora salutes you, comrades, until we meet again.
Let's pick up. Let's go ahead and get Jahan out of here too.
What can I do for you, Source Hunter? Do you now? Yours is this mistake to make, Hunter, and yours is the opportunity to set it right. Until then, I shall reside at the end of time, among imps.
You call to Ulgraf. He awaits your queries. A wide smile showing all teeth and gums lightens the rogue's face as he gathers his belongings and prepares to join you once more. He's as ready as ever.
Heard any good tales, my friend? May the hunt continue!
Okay.
Into the fray once more.
Sweet relief.
Back on my feet again.
Okay. Holding off on that. Alright, let's see what we have here. Alright. Handers. Crossbow. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. One-handed bandit's long dagger. 30 to 50. Pick up a base lard of water. I guess it's a dagger too. Okay, that's weapons. Let's see, strength. Strength. Okay, that's that for now.
Rawr! That is, how can I help you, my friend? Rawr! To the homestead, then.
You call to Wolgraff. He awaits your queries. Wolgraff gives a curt, disgruntled nod and does a funny dance while holding his hands to his head like floppy ears. You assume he's off to stay with Zigzags on the Shelter Plain, or that he's having a stroke.
Daemon Daemonium, I'll find you yet. Only fools believe. Wise creatures know. Yes, I shall rejoin you, for you've much to learn yet.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade. Onward, shield to shield, comrade.
Okay.
I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising will appear more glorious and more dread than from no fall.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, we need to get rid of weight and buy these secrets, so let's see how much we have here. When did we get this? Don't know when we got that, but we might want to keep that. Didn't identify that. We got the shears too. Did I give up my primary boots to Wolfgraff? No, they're there. Alright, so how much does that get us? I thought I already bought the mundane secret. Damn it! Didn't I buy that already? Does she continuously sell them no matter what? I'm almost positive I bought that. Shit. There's no way she would keep selling it if I bought it, though. I know I didn't sell it back to her. Damn it. Fuck me. God damn it. Does she just keep it? So that was the mundane secret one. I know that was. Right? Shit.
I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising will appear more glorious and more dread than from no fall.
Alright, let's just buy that again and see what happens, because I'm almost positive I've got that. Yeah, it looks like she might have just replenished it.
I've already read this.
Yeah, see, that's bullshit. Okay. That's annoying. That is absolutely annoying. Damn daggers. Alright. Alright, mundane secrets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Secrets of the trade. Secrets from the stars. 3, 4, 5. So that leaves secrets of the trade. Okay. Those. Okay. Take that. Save this. Okay. John.
Bless the seven! I am restored! Bless the seven! I am restored!
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
So the pirate's key. The Black Coast's fiercest pirate seems to have dropped a key in this area. I wonder if this is stuff I could already see on the map as I come across it. I think it probably is. Okay, so when you use it, it doesn't show you the name of it. Okay.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
Rumors say that when the White Witch heard her sister was coming for her, she buried a treasure just here. Crap. I think I'm gonna. These are all just things I'm already found. That's gonna suck.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
Secluded secret. This chest is protected by the enchanted waters of Lukula, the realm of the White Witch. Okay.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
The lair of the mysterious wizard, the great Mirandino, is rumored to have constructed his lair in the impenetrable high plains of Lukula. Okay.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
The frozen chest. Rumors say a secret chest is waiting, buried in the snows of Hyberheim, free for the taking. To any intrepid adventurer. Okay.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
Secrets of the Black Cove. A bloody gift from the stars has upset many a ghost's journey in the Black Cove. I hope this adds stuff to it and it's just not stuff that you can pick up when you're running by.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
Miradino's prize. Miradino claims his prize in Lucula came from the stars themselves.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
The Nestled Library. I wonder why these are red. Does that mean I haven't got those? And I've picked up all these? I think that's probably what it means. So that means all of these ones I'm getting here that are black I already picked up. The Nestled Library. Under the altar of the old cathedral of Lucula lies a library that houses many secrets. Yeah, that's almost positive what that means. Okay. So most of these I already have.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
The Iron Maiden. A common Iron Maiden became enchanted when she received a dark blessing from a mad king.
My map is slowly filling up with secrets.
The treasures of Winter King. The Winter King's castle houses one of the largest treasure rooms in the realm of fairy. Okay, so I picked up that. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, so I don't want to sell these to her, because... yeah. So, let me go sell these to somebody else. Who do I want to sell these to? Someone that has cash. I guess we go to Arhu. So the red ones are ones that we have not found. Black ones are ones we've already picked up.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
It's got 6,000. Alright, got some back. Alright. Enough to go back and get a few more, I guess. So obviously you don't need to do this, so this is just to see what it says on the secrets. It's just a waste of money, but whatever. I want to see what they say. Have them in the log, keep them there.
I give not you for lost. From this descent, celestial virtues rising will appear more glorious and more dread than from no fall.
Alright, so now what we're missing are the... Yeah, see, I wonder why this one repopulated. Makes no sense. Secrets of the trade. So if we got the secrets of the trade, they would be 24,000. Okay, we're gonna wait for that. Okay, it's a good spot to end here. We'll end this episode here and pick up the next episode with going back to Hyberheim. Alright, later guys.